Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you guys don't know me, my name is Heyshaynamae, or some people do know me as Heyshaynamae on Instagram. I just wanted to come on here. It's been a very long time. It's been about 4 months since I have posted a video. I know I was never consistent in the first place, but usually I will have a video like every month, and just a lot has happened in the past 4 months. I thought it felt like it was longer, but I guess it was just 4 months. So if you guys want to know what's been happening or want a life update, basically this is gonna be a life update. So if you guys want to listen to my life update, then please keep watching. So as you can see from the title, me and George don't live together anymore. We're okay, we're fine, don't worry. For everyone who's freaking out, I just can't talk. We're okay, we're fine. We just had to move from our apartment for personal reasons, with a lot of talking and deciding, and me and George going back and forth. Like, it was to leave the apartment was really hard, especially for me, you know. Okay, no, we're not gonna cry. Anyways, it was, like I said, it was a really hard decision to make, and I was the one kind of fighting it, no, we can do this, we can work this out, basically trying really trying hard to stay in the apartment we had at the time. I just couldn't accept it. I was no, we can do this, and we tried to do it for a while, but it just wasn't it just wasn't working anymore. But I don't know, both George and I mean, we both worked enough to pay for the apartment, and I feel like that is exactly what we were working for, was just that, just basically to sleep there. I can tell that George's getting stressed out, and it was just a lot. But yeah, fast forward, we end up leaving the apartment. We both live with our parents, so George lives at his house, and I live with my parents. It was really hard for me to accept it all, and for the longest time, or I guess 4 months, I was really upset, super down about it, super embarrassed, super sad, almost depressed, you know. I would literally call out of work because I was so sad. I couldn't get out of bed. I was really upset, and I was really sad about everything. I just felt really embarrassed. I felt like I was going backwards, and I kind of failed in a way. But now I feel better. I feel a lot better now. Now, I mean, I feel like everything happens for a reason. So I'm happy to be here back with my parents. I miss them, seeing them often. When I lived at the apartment, I would always come here because I was kind of alone all the time too, because then George would be working all the time, or I'd be working all the time, vice versa. So sometimes I'd be home alone for the whole day until George came back. So I would come here often, all the time, or call my mom all the time, FaceTime her. So it's not too bad being back here because I love them anyway and I miss them. But I just feel like it took a huge toll on me because I, decorated the apartment. It was it was like a fantasy. Like everything was perfect. My little apartment, like we had got new furniture, everything's decorated. I put so much hard work into it, so I think that's why I took it the hardest. George, I don't think he took it too hard, besides the fact that we wouldn't be like sleeping together every day or seeing each other. But like I knew that wasn't really gonna be a problem. Like I wasn't really worried about that, to be honest, because I know either way me and him would work it out. Like we'd see each other no matter what schedule we had. Like we knew it was gonna work. But like I said, I think it was more for me, unfortunately, like the materialistic side of it. Like I was just really upset, and it really took me a long time to come. I mean, I know I don't have to explain anything to anybody, but I just feel like I put enough of my life out there that I want to talk about it. And for anybody else that has been through the same thing of having their own apartment and then moving back to their parents, that's why I just wanted to kind of like come on here and say it. But that is why I have not posted a video. I didn't want to talk about it with anybody. I didn't want to explain. For all my close friends and family, they've always known about what's been happening for the past 4 months. But for like people I don't know like that, and like I didn't really want my Instagram to know, or YouTube, I didn't want to get anyone to question me if I recorded a video and my background looked completely different. Like I just didn't want to even like answer questions like that. I didn't want to talk about it or anything. So that's why I just totally avoided posting anything on even my Instagram story. I completely avoided YouTube. Like I just didn't feel comfortable, or I just felt really ashamed. But everyone who I've talked to, like who's giving me like positivity, they were just saying like it's smart that we move back anyways, because we can be saving money, which is the reason also to save money, to kind of live our lives without having to worry about an apartment just yet. So not that we're never gonna get one again, but and that's what I have to remember, that I'm growing up still, and it's not like I was just being super dramatic. It's not like I was gonna live there for the rest of my life either. I was like, oh my god, like what is everybody gonna think of me? They're gonna be like, oh my gosh, she moved back with her parents. But all my close friends were just saying like, they're not paying your rent. Don't let the haters come for you. Like they're not paying your bills. They're not paying your bills. They're not paying your rent. Like who cares what they think? And they're right. I don't care what anyone's gonna say about this. I feel like everyone has their own path. I feel like if you do have an apartment, that's amazing, and I'm so happy for you. And if you are still living with your parents, that's awesome too, because you're saving money. So one day you can get a place on your own. Like it's expensive out here in the Bay, and I just feel like everyone has their own life and their own path and their own story, and this is mine. Unfortunately, I took it really hard, and sometimes I still get sad too. It's still like hard to talk about. That's like so dramatic of me, but honestly it still is. It's not the end of the world, and I was definitely acting like it was the end of the world, but I'm glad I got it off my chest. Honestly, that was like a weight lifted off my shoulders. I don't really know if I'm gonna post this, but huge weight lifted off my shoulders. Also, anybody who is on their 20s too, like I had to learn, and I have to still tell myself today, that everyone has their own path, and don't feel bad if you see something on social media and feel like you need to be there too, because that's definitely how I felt. But you would think someone's life is perfect. Not that my life is perfect, but you saw like I had like an amazing, like not amazing, but I like had this cute little apartment and doing this, doing that, but you don't really know what's happening behind closed doors, and that's why I don't think that you should feel bad if you see someone with a really nice car, or like this, just, you know what I mean? Like people only show what they want you to see. They'll never show their struggles, and that's what I did. I didn't show when all that was going on. Oh, also, I have a new job. I work for Sephora now. I am the talent coordinator at Sephora. I was at Chanel, previously at Nordstrom, and that was fun too, but I worked there for 6 months, and here I am now working for Sephora. I'm also back in school. I do have to go to school soon. I start at 5:50. It's like 5:20 right now, so that's cool too. So I'm kind of just like taking the time. I am good, not really sad anymore. In those 4 months, I've met so many people who were in the same bus as me. I mean, I feel like everyone's trying to move out of their parents' house and this and that, but if you can, awesome. If you can't, like, don't even worry about it. Don't worry. Like, you will have your time. Everything happens for a reason. I just can't stress that enough. I know that's so corny to say, but like, I thought I don't know, I just, at the time, it felt like the worst thing in life. But now I'm just like, oh, I'm glad, everything happened the way it did. Shout out to everybody who was really there for me, who's seen me cry about it, complain about it, talk about it, or still be there for me even if I was not trying to hang out or not trying to talk. To the people who understood me and gave me amazing advice. You guys are the reason why I'm okay today. But on a happy note, shout out to my family, my parents, everybody, my friends, for still sticking with me through this journey called life. Ew, hella corny, but yeah, it's just life. As 2019 was such a crazy year. Definitely threw me across the room, dragged me by my hair, threw me in the water, and pulled me back out. But 2020 is gonna be better. Tomorrow will be better. Next month will be better. So just trying to stay positive and always, But yes, thank you guys for watching. I hope to make more videos. I did buy a whole backdrop because I was embarrassed, but now after this you'll probably see my room and how I decorated it and stuff. So thank you guys so much again. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.